Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am whispering just a little bit because everyone is kind of sleeping right now. It's like early morning and I'm getting ready for work. But I wanted to film this video for you guys because I am playing around with May's Boxycharm items today and I created this look. So I said, you know what, girl? Everyone wants to see how you generally use it, so film it. So I'm sitting here trying to be as low as possible so that I don't wake people up. Anyway, this is the look that I created this morning with the Boxycharm items. If you want to see how I put it together, keep watching. So we're going to start off by priming our eyes. I like feeling when I'm not going to be bothered, and Ty comes in here every 2 seconds when she's awake and her dad's not here. So yeah, I take whatever chance I can to film without her in the just like being so active. I'm also going to be using the Soiree Diaries palette. We got this in our Boxycharm. I'm just going to use these kind of neutral-ish colors. So I'm going to go in with this lighter one right here. All I want to do is set this primer really quickly, nothing so precise, just I want a very nice kind of a smooth lid to work on. I want to go kind of neutral today. So I'm going to use this color right here, which is Gala. And then I think I'm going to go in with this one here. I want to go a little neutral because I think for the eyes today, I'm being a little sporty. Well, my outfit is a little kind of sporty-ish today. So I have distressed jeans, sneakers, and a tank top. So there's nothing really special, and I do want the liner to be the star of the eyes today. So I'm just adding that Gala color over to my transition area, so the crease, and I'm adding a decent amount just because for me you really can't see it much, but you can see that there's something there. And then I'm gonna go in with this color right here. And if I don't get the depth I want, I'll just go in with Stunner, which is slightly darker but a little more on the red side. I think I want to add some warmth. So we're gonna use Stunner, which is this kind of camel-ish brown. And not a lot of it, but just to add some warmth to the eyes. You know what I do? I compare myself to a child. You know how children, they need to sleep and you can tell that they're tired because they get all this energy all of a sudden and they're like the Energizer bunny. They just somehow got to recharge. That's me. First thing in the morning, I have no energy at all whatsoever. I'm just like, oh, someone kill me. And this is what you get. Makeup or no makeup, this is what you get. And then in the afternoon, you would think I've had like 6 Red Bulls. 90% of the time, I have not had any Red Bulls. And I'm like, hey man, welcome back to my channel. I'm so extra. Ugh. Now we're going to keep the eyes a little simple. And I wanted to show you guys, I'm using this baby. I really do like it. I just find that it's hard, like, it's hard to see where the product actually sits. So your best bet is just to use whatever you have off the edges, because if not, you're gonna overdo it on your brush. But and this was my favorite brush out of the trio that we got. This is the kind of brush I'm used to. Makes it easier for me. I only went into the pot once and my wing is done. This is actually, like, again, a really nice formula, and the fact that there is no skidding on the lid. I always experience skidding, which is super annoying because then you want to like sharpen that edge and then your line just ends up thicker and thicker, and then that's how you kind of mess it up. But I'm not experiencing that with this. The best way to describe it, it's like butter. It really is like butter. It just goes right through. I got a lot of comments about, well, I have hooded lids, I don't think I can use the liner. You definitely can. So what I've done with, where's my brush? Okay. So what I've done with populations of a particular age, or people who do have, you know, you may be young, but you have hooded lids. I mean, we all have different eyes. What I have done is I've used this exact brush, and when I apply their gel liner, I totally just used the very tip to do the thinnest line ever at the beginning of the eye until about halfway, and then I just flick it out and do a baby tiny wing situation on the ends. And it looks really pretty. It looks really nice. Look directly at a camera, take a picture. And you want to see what you can't see. Whatever you can't see, don't bother putting liner on there. So typically, depending on your eyes, but typically you can definitely see like this outer piece right here. Totally just flick your wing out and just do the wing at the end and forget about the beginning of the eye, like doing a wing at the beginning of the eye. It all depends on your eye, but depending on how your eye looks when you look directly forward, your lid is obviously right over your lash line, and so you won't be able to see much shadow and you won't be able to see much of your liner. And then if you do apply a liner, it might actually smudge onto the skin that's right over it. So your best bet is just, you can still rock a wing and it looks really pretty. I've done it on a 70-something-year-old. And it looks really nice, and she was rocking it at a party. She was doing so good. I might just do one tutorial kind of demonstrating exactly what I mean on one eye and then what I mean for like another eye type on the other. I might just do that. I'm gonna go in with the Cover FX primer. I actually really liked this primer. You don't need a lot. And what I would say is, if you have oily skin, apply it everywhere. If you have dry skin, apply it in the areas where you feel like your pores need a little bit of help. The foundation I'm going to use is my Makeup Forever Stick Foundation. I use the 128. I think the new name is Y415. And if you're looking for like a color name, it's Almond. I feel like every time I wear it, it looks so good in person. But maybe because of my lighting, because I color matched myself very well. But when it comes to like certain lighting, it just looks like a little much, like almost like a mask. I'm cool with it though, because it looks great on my skin. I don't know, maybe you guys tell me. I think it looks fine in person, but sometimes on camera, it looks lighter than the rest of my face. I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. What color do I have mine in? I have medium 20, this is a really nice concealer. I know a lot of people are saying it's comparable to the Tarte. It's not. It's affordable. The coverage is really good. They have a nice color selection, but me being the Tarte fanatic that I am, it's totally not comparable. I would say it's more comparable to like the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. So any of my girls who are on a budget, guys, you need to go get it, and the foundation is actually really good too. To set my eyes, I'm going to use this duo that we got in our Boxycharm. And it's funny because I was like, have we received any setting powders before? But this is actually a setting powder. We can use it all over our face or under our eyes. So yes, we did receive setting powders in the past. So, and always set your concealer. If not, it's gonna crease, and that is not a cute look, girls. Or boys, because I know boys watch too. I hope you guys don't mind, but I moved forward and I applied my mascara really quickly just because that kind of like takes a while. I'm also going to fill my brows in with the Brow Gal fibers we received last month, girl. I just tried to say Brow Gal fibers like 4 times. So we're going to fill these in super quickly and I'll be right back. Now for the face, we're going to go ahead and use the quad that we received in our Boxycharm this month. Look how little, I'm literally like just tapping it in, and I am kind of tapping out, tapping in, tapping out. And I did this, and I have like the line I usually go for, you know, like the difference. So you have to be super careful, because in my unboxing I kind of overdid it a little bit. If it doesn't work for your skin tone and you want to keep the powders, use it for your eyes like I did over in my first impressions and my unboxing. It totally works on the eyes. Now when you're contouring, if you're going to use this brush, apply it right in this area, not on your cheekbone, not on your jawbone, just in between. Blend it lightly. Don't apply the brush directly to your face and smush it in. Don't do that. Just the very tip of the brush, just apply and blend, and it'll give you that look. And then you can go in with your blush and your highlighter and it'll look super awesome. So you kind of want to start where like your hairline here would be and just go down on an angle, like almost like following your jawline in a sense. So you kind of want to go like that, and you will get that contour that you would like. Obviously it's more of a bronzing type of effect, so it looks really natural, not like stark in your face, you know. Contouring, adding any depth to your face will give you more of a slimming effect, which is why people apply it here. They bring it down to their jawline just to emphasize a little more of a strong jawline. Some people bring it down to their neck so it all blends out. I don't know why, I don't. If you have a very small forehead, don't do that. If you have a very small forehead, you don't want to hide your forehead, right? You kind of want to emphasize your forehead a little bit, so there's something else that you want to do. When you have a bigger forehead, you definitely want to go in and you want to bring this up, your bronzer or your contour. You want to bring it up here, bring it onto your hairline, and you want to bronze it up. And so by doing that, what you're doing is you're bringing emphasis into this area. And so what you're in a sense, you're pushing the darker areas, you're bringing more of a shadow into it. So you're kind of like hiding that a little bit, and then when you add a highlighter, you're emphasizing. So you're bringing in with the contour and you're bringing out with your highlight. And now we're going on to the highlight. I'm gonna use this bottom highlight right here. This is a really pretty brush. I don't feel like it applies as much highlighter as I generally like, but you know, you can be really light-handed or you can kind of pack it on, so it works. And there is our highlight. I like my other brush better. I like to bring my highlight till about here, which is why I'm very happy about the primer that we got, because it helps kind of reduce those pores for me. And then I'll just take whatever balance is left and apply it on my nose. I don't do the whole oop and that tip on the nose, just because it's not for every single person's nose, and it can be overly done and then you just have like a biggest circle and it's just not a good look in my opinion. For the blush, I'm going to tap into this trio. I pulled it right back out because some people are like, oh, we received bronzers and highlighters before, like in one palette, and I was like, really? And I forgot this was in January's. So I'm just gonna use this one here, the blush. And no lie, this is extremely pigmented, so I tend to just apply just a little bit on the apples on my cheeks, and then I blend whatever the balance that's left on the other side because it is extremely pigmented. Oh, 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 yeah. I think I'm waking up. And then for the lips, I'm gonna use the Han. I actually really liked its formula, and I liked how it looked on my lips because it kind of looked like I had a lipstick and a gloss on top, so it's almost like cutting, you know, a step in half. The only thing, it's not long lasting. It's literally a lip gloss. It does not last long at all. I literally applied it, went to eat something, and when I went to look, it was completely gone. To finish this all off and set it all in place, I'm gonna use my setting spray by Cover FX Illuminating. I paid for this one myself. Ugh. I paid for this one myself. I did miss out on November's box. I would definitely repurchase because this is amazing. Okay guys, that is it for this video. It is a wrap. I hope you guys have enjoyed how I put this look together and how I kind of played around with the items that we received in our May Boxycharm box. I'm super excited for June because in that month we're gonna get to play with a lot of color. I wanted to tell you guys I was thinking of doing a Q&A because some people have been asking my ethnicity, other people my age. So I was thinking of doing a Q&A, but then again, I don't want to do a Q&A and just answer 2 questions. So if you guys want to see a Q&A and have some questions for me, leave them down below in the comment section and I will go through those and I'll film a Q&A because I think a Q&A would suck if it only has 2 questions. Thank you so much for watching. My social media platforms will be right here as per usual. Feel free to go follow me on those. Also subscribe to my channel. I leave the button right here for you, making it super convenient just to click there and subscribe to my channel. I've also chosen a few videos that I thought you guys might enjoy if you want to continue to watch my content, so those will be right here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.